Well, I was alerted to it, what was going on a couple of weeks ago by my friend Viv, who you seen it on Facebook, and she made a few comments and she shared it out, and then Claire, my friend Claire, rang me up and said, did I want to come up here? And it sort of that both those things come together at once. I think it's very important what Amy's doing. I think it's a great way of getting to the real history of what this country's all about, exposing a lot of these myths, and the myth of a young white girl being lost at Hang Rock. It's not true. It's just based on a novel, and somehow it's turned into some sort of reality. Australia's got no real history. I suppose they're grabbing at anything they can get. And why I'm here is to continue to expose the deceit that this country represents. Just about everything it is. It goes right back to Terra Nullius, its legal foundation, and the cover-up of the entire history of what they call Australia, not its real name. And even need to go back that far to reach where I want to go, and have that all exposed for what it really is. So that's why I'm keen to do that. I've been involved in other campaigns similar, like exposing Angus McMillan, who is the federal electorate of East Gippsland's named after, but it's very offensive to the original people there. He's a mass murderer, a butcher of Gippsland, we call him. It's also the issue of Tunnerminnerwait and Morboyhina, which were two Tasmanian Aboriginal men who were executed in Melbourne in 1842. And so we're rehashing that history and telling the story from Aboriginal perspective this time, and from a different perspective, rather than just a full-on coloniser that denied the existence of our people. So I'm really appreciative that Amy's doing that sort of work here, and anybody else. I think history is such a can be really enjoyable as you expose some things, and it sheds light on things where it can take in all sorts of different directions. And I'm a great fan of history, but it needs to be told correctly. And that's probably part of the whole history of our dream time. Our stories need to be told properly. That's why it continues to be sound knowledge. It's handed on to our kids. It's got to be important stuff and truthful stuff. I'll be happy to see all that happen again. Hanging Rock's is a very important site, not just for my people, who my father's tribe is from Far East Gippsland, Gunai-Kurnai tribe, and also to the west here, the Jar Jarrung people, the Japwarung people, which my grandmother's connected to, which is probably 50 k's to the east. This is an important meeting ground for all the tribes in this area. There's a lot of borders here. This is probably a neutral ground for the tribes where they could meet, sort out their business. Corroboree ground, and associated to this site. And the full knowledge of that site is probably not really well known, but it'll be there. And we need to have access to our land, Aboriginal people, so we need to bring our ancestors into the mix, and we can sing them up, and we can get back onto our country. We need to heal ourselves and our country. So all this is going to start happening in a big way, and this is like the beginning of it all starting to peel back. So I really appreciate the work of Amy and anybody else who's delving into the history. So you'll find a lot there. You'll find a lot about what this country really is all about. So have a good look.